Hey guys, welcome back to Houseville Comics. Right now, my dad is out on the road, so he's not gonna be able to do this video today. I am substituting for him, but I am a little under the weather, so I'm not gonna be in the video today. But I will show you what he got in over the last 3 months, I think. Um, it was all the new stuff that he basically got in today. That he got in over the last few weeks. So, and then one old book. The first one is Justice League 18. Okay, that's a nice cover. That one is cover B, I think it is, by Aaron Barling. That's still a nice one though. And here's cover A. Okay. And then here's cover C, I think. And then you also have Supergirl 13. I think that's cover B. There's Green Arrow number 1. Absolute Green Arrow number 1. That one is right now blowing up right now. Here's Batman Static number 6. I like that cover. That one's a cool cover. You have Batman number 9. I think that one is a keep. I'm not ever sure. I think that's the one to where Barbara Gordon goes to jail. There's Adventures of Superman, Book of L, number 8. I think that's cover B. Here's Superman 38, cover B. That's a nice cover. Okay, I haven't read any of the recent Supermans or Action Comics, but from what I'm hearing about it, I think they're doing pretty decent. Here's Absolute Wonder Woman number 20. I think it's cover B. Oh, here's one of the newer ones. And I actually want to read this story. This is Superman Father of Tomorrow number 1. I think that's cover B. That's so the story is basically about Jor-El, and he basically sends himself to Earth instead of Kal-El going to Earth, and it's an Elseworld story. From what I'm hearing about, it's a pretty decent series, and I think they're in like issue 3 right now, currently. Here's cover A, Absolute Wonder Woman, number 20. Here's Father Tomorrow, number 1. I think that's cover B. I think that's C, I mean. I think. Either that one or the last one was A, and this one's B. I think. Superman 37. Harley Quinn 56. You have Absolute Batman number 20. I can't remember which one is the key and which one isn't, because I think 20 is the first Two-Face. But I'm not 100% for sure. I have a pretty decent sized box, so I'm probably going to be here for a minute. Here's Corpse Knight number 1. I think that's cover A. Here's Absolute Batman 20. Cover A. I think that's the first cover of the Robin suits. Here's the Action Comics number 1098. Lobo number 2, I think that's cover B. Zatanna number 1. This is Zatanna number 1. This is part of the new series. that they started for Next Level. I always like the Zatanna covers. Those are pretty dope covers. Here's Fury of Firestorm #2. I like all the covers that they do for that have the faces on them. I don't know. I just think that they do it pretty good, pretty well. Here's Absolute Superman #19. Detective Comics 1108. Hold on, I had to open up the packaging. I have a lot of books. I have a pretty decent size thing of books. Like you said, they were sitting for like I don't know how long, so I don't know what he's missing and what's not. And one of these didn't come with a bag. Important. That's the Mark Spears cover of Firestorm #2. I think that's a pretty nice cover. Here's Action Comics 1098. I think that's cover B. This is Zatanna #1, foil edition. I love that cover. How they do it is just amazing. Zatanna #1. I don't know what cover that one is though. Here, hold on. I don't know if this is cover C or cover B. I think this is cover C though. Okay. Oh, that's why it was loose. It was a DC's Connect for the next week coming up, or next month. Here's Absolute Superman #19. I think this is cover B, C. And here's Supergirl #13. I think this is cover C. I love that cover. I like that one. There's a couple keys in here. New. There's one old one in here. Most of the new ones are all the hot ones that are coming out. Oh, here, no, that was cover C and B. This is cover A of Superman Father of Tomorrow. That's a dope cover. Like you said, the series is what from what I heard of it, they're trying to introduce Batman and Robin, and from what I heard, it was turning out pretty well. So I would say if you have a chance to read a new story, Superman Father of Tomorrow, you should read. Here's Superman 37. I think that's covered C or D. Here's Wonder Woman 19. Another variant cover. Here's a variant cover B of Green Arrow, Absolute Green Arrow. Okay. This is a homage cover of Harley Quinn 61 of Absolute Batman #1. It's a homage of Absolute Batman #1. This one is a reboot story, okay? It's a Swamp Thing 88 the Black Label one. But this is actually the reboot or like redone story type of deal. Basically where Swamp Thing 87 left off of the original run from the 90s, where they cut it off of because the run got canceled. They brung it back and they basically started off exactly where it got cut off. So this is like the next issue of that. And I think the art is amazing. The cover is amazing. This is cover A, by the way. Here's Harley Quinn. And evil. I can't pronounce her name. But this is a dynamic label one. It's number 6. That's cover A. And here's Superman, Spider-Man #1. I think this is cover A. And then this is all the stuff that was in the bags for right now. Besides for this one. That was bagged and boarded. The rest of them are free comic book stuff. which I'm gonna get here to a minute. But this was the last thing that was in there. That wasn't part of Free Comic Book Day stuff, I believe. This one is Green Lantern 40. Okay, so this is a key, a pretty decent sized one. Okay, and it's because this is the origin of the Guardians. Okay, it's the origin of the Guardians of the Universe, and also it's a first appearance of Croyon or Croyon, and he's actually plays a big part in he actually plays a big part in what is it? It's either Brightest Day or Blackest Night, and he plays a big part in that run. He's a major villain in there, with what is his name, Black Hand. So that's why this is a big key. Probably like in between $30 to $50, but that's a pretty good amount. These are the next one I'm gonna show you is Free Comic Book Day stuff that came out. Well, what is it, June? That came out like a few weeks ago. I have quite a bit. So, Gun Honey, Double Down. I don't read Gun Honey. I don't know what it's about, but I think that's a pretty provocative cover. The Future Is. I never heard of that one. But these are some interesting covers. Makes me kind of want to read some of these. Here's Conan, Ties of Thrion King. Sorry, like you said, I'm not feeling all the best today, so my pronunciation will probably be butchered. Please don't judge me. Okay, you have Sonic the Hedgehog #1. You have Power Rangers Zero. I actually like, instead of saying Free Comic Book Day, they say Comics Giveaway Day. I kind of like that. It kind of makes it pop. I don't know what this is. It's Pizza and Taco. Here's Mega Man Shadow Special. Showdown Special, I mean. Oh, Gem and the Holograms. Which, to be honest, I love Gem and the Holograms. I used to watch the original TV show when I was a kid. And I know it came out before my time, but I grew up on all the old shows and everything. So Gem and the Holograms was my thing. So anything Gem and the Holograms is just awesome. You have Garfield, which I kind of like that one. You have Stitch, Best Food Forever, which I like that. Here's the back of it, if you guys want to see that. It looks like it's an anime book or manga book. I mean, here's Avatar Legends. Here's Aquamantis. I have some more. Here's Aliens. You have Planet of the Apes and then Predator also. Journey to the West, another manga. And Maple Mungle. The whole worldwide of Maple Mungle. Here's The Last Kids on Earth, which I think I heard something about that. Spidey and Friends. I don't know if any of these are keys, by the way. Some of them are maybe, but but if they are, I haven't got to them. Here's the Claytons of the Dusk. I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry, but it is a cool cover. Here's A Nice House on the Lake. I think that one's a key. I'm not 100% sure though. Oh, here's Lock and Key. #1. And then here's And this is another independent one, which I can't pronounce. Not gonna lie, they have some pretty decent covers for the Free Comic Book Day books. Whole World of Archie. You guys like Archie? Here's a Webtoons one. If you guys don't know what Webtoons is, it's basically like Webtoons, Crunchyroll, they're all the same thing. It's basically has a bunch of anime stuff on there with some independent shows and independent web shows that like Amazon or Netflix didn't want to pick up. Animated independent web shows that Amazon or Netflix didn't want to pick up, so they created their own company and then they just put them on the on that. But it's mostly anime and manga stuff. This is the Brits Are Coming Terabytes. Oh, this one is a pretty cool one. Apparently, Dynamic is doing Supernatural. Yeah. And it looks like it's gonna be a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. The art I'm kind of iffy about. But I think that may be a good read. Supernatural comic. I don't think they ever done one, and I think they do need to do one. So that may be a key in the future. Here's Street Fighters Forever. I just wish they said bags and boards, but I mean, like, these are pretty dope. Here's a just regular Stitch by Dynamic. Something's Killing Children, The Road to Slaughter. Here, let me switch some of these out. Here's School Bus Graveyard. That one seems pretty dope. Mr. Magic. I think the comic giveaway day ones are supposed to be graphic novels, or on digital, and the free comic book day ones are independent comic book series. Here's Fort Psycho, I think. And it says a Flex House of a double feature, so I think there's something else. I think there's another story in here that's supposed to be a preview. Here, this is the Lego Batman comic book tie-in. I think that may be a big one. The new Lego Batman game that recently just came out. This is the tie-in free comic book day book. This one is another manga series. Blue Lock. Here's Toy Box. Here's a Mark Spears one. Mark Spears Monsters. I think that's Monsters. I think. The Name She Lost in Naya. Masters of the Universe. Oh, I forgot that they were doing a series like this. Here, let me move some of this stack. This is the free comic book day of The Greatest American Hero. Oh my god, they did a show. The show was like a early 90s, late 80s, early 90s show. The show was, I love the show. I grew up on that show. It was phenomenal. And I forgot that they're doing a comic book series. Either reintroducing the character, okay, or if they're like just redoing the whole thing. But I'm definitely gonna read this one. Here's Flash Gordon. A lot of people may know him. Energon Universe. Dungeon Crawler Carl. I can't read that name. I honestly can't pronounce it. Cover looks nice though. Here's DC Sonic the Hedgehog. DC versus Sonic the Hedgehog. Here's a next level preview of Batwoman, Deathstroke, and more. A sampler one. Here's Ultimate OZ Universe Volume 2 preview. This is the Avengers Armageddon Armor Age of Armor again, or whatever it's called. And then that one is Amazing Spider-Man Queen of Black preview. I mean, like, there wasn't a lot of bad stuff in here. I mean, it was just a box that my dad got in, and he didn't know exactly what was in it. It was his new stuff that he had for like the last couple months, few weeks, type of deal. Apex Comics, he gets this from. They do really good shipping. They usually. I wish they would have did the free comic book days and bags and boards, but I kind of understand, mostly because it's free comic book day stuff. But Apex Legends, they do decent work. We use them all the time. We love them. Like Guy's Fair with his deals and everything. And I think he also sells some other stuff. I think that's where he got this one from, was Apex too. So Apex Comics. And if you like this video, press like, comment, subscribe. He's trying to get more subscribers, more followers, and everything like that. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.